Blake Shelton has disclosed that during their initial encounter on Season 7 of The Voice, he and Gwen Stefani had nothing to discuss. The pop singer and country music icon started collaborating in 2014, and 2 years later they got romantically involved. When Blake, 47, first met Gwen, 54, at the singing competition, he told out about what happened. During her first season as a coach on NBC's The Voice, the TV personality got to know the frontrunner of No Doubt. She shared Apollo, her third child, with her ex-husband Gavin Rossdale at the time of her pregnancy. 2016 saw the divorce of Gwen and the British musician. Shortly after she filed for divorce from Gavin, Blake and the punk princess started dating. At approximately the same time, Brian simultaneously declared his divorce from 40-year-old fellow country music icon Miranda Lambert. In a recent interview with E.T., the Austin singer opened up about remembering their first encounter and said that he and Gwen didn't really talk much during her first season of the show. You would see her out at the red chairs if there was a production meeting or whatever, and I feel like I got to know Pharrell Williams more that year than I did Gwen, he stated. The parts didn't start to fit together until the following season when she returned. Following a 5-year courtship, Blake and his partner were married in 2021, marking Blake's first foray into parenting. The 3 children of Gwen and Gavin, Kingston, 17, Zuma, 15, and Apollo, 10, now have a stepfather in the Oklahoma native. If I could go back and live these last 10 years again, that would be ideal, he declared, thinking back on his time spent with the musical sensation. We have an 18-year-old coming up next month, which is unbelievable that it has already happened, and we will have another 18-year-old in a few years. And it's gonna be, I guess, a lot more alone time, which I'm not mad about that either. He went added, but we still have Apollo, so we have another almost 10 years before we can kick him out, so it should be a lot of fun. Blake further acknowledged that being a parent has, in every way, altered him. I learned quickly, not because anything happened, but just, reading the room, you've really got to think. I have to take a step back, he continued. When people argue that having a child makes everything about you less about you, it's not about you anymore, in my opinion, if you're doing it correctly. That is accurate. The country music icon went on, my dad taught me that having a child was not even a factor in a love relationship. 3 boys, huh? Amazing. My father carried it out. I was reared by my dad. I could manage this. Even though I had no idea what I was getting myself into, I was all for signing up. And every day I've fallen in love with the boys as much as I do with Gwen, he stated. He responded to the outlet, no, oh my God, when asked if he had ever anticipated falling in love like he did with Gwen. I don't know how you can imagine when you find that life partner, that missing piece, you didn't know what was missing. He continued, saying, I would have said, no, we honestly don't even have anything to even talk about, If you had told me what was going to happen the first season that we met, What topic are you discussing? It's amazing how things come together.